Sports Center on Russillo and Canal. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones says the team will play their quarterback position by ear when Tony Romo returns. That's from 105.3 The Fan. He also said the key thing that I want to emphasize is that we probably are never going to have this totally sorted out. Clemson head coach Dabo Swinney says the team will honor Deshaun Watson and 3 other players as juniors on senior night because they're going to the NFL. And Texas A&M head coach Kevin Sumlin says quarterback Trevor Knight is out for the rest of the year with a shoulder injury. For all the latest headlines and information, tune into Sports Center on ESPN Radio all throughout the day. Trent Dilfer's going to join us in about 15. We got Russillo and Canal here on ESPN Radio, presented by Progressive Insurance. In November, Progressive is giving thanks to our military servicemen and women by donating over 100 vehicles to veterans in need through its Keys to Progress program. To learn more, go to progressive.com/Keys to Progress.
The top 5 and bottom 3.
Town.
You got excited there. What's
No,
that?
I so bad want to blow off the top 5, bottom 3 and read some of the comments on the poll, but we can't.
We can do it after.
Yeah, we'll do it after.
No,
I'm reading some write-in
right.
votes on the Levitard Who's the Hottest poll.
Okay.
All right, my top 5.
Go.
Number 1, no change. New England Patriots. This team looks to be separating itself, much like Alabama in the college ranks. If you were going to take the Patriots to the field, I think a lot of people would take the Patriots. Number 2, for me, the Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys. Dak, Zeke, the crew, my boys. They're looking solid as ever. Number 3, my guy, Derek Carr, finally gets the statement win against the Broncos. I think a lot more people are starting to notice this team, and deservedly so. My 4th team, the Falcons. 5th, new spot for me, Seattle Seahawks. Last night looks like things are coming together. Russell Wilson has been unleashed, uncaged from that offense. He can go out there, make throws. They're utilizing his legs a little bit more. That defense is nasty. So I got the Seahawks making an appearance. First time in a while for me.
New England, Oakland, Dallas.
Whoa. Wait a second.
I have Oakland, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a major shakeup in your top 5.
Yeah.
I like it, though.
Enough. And then, as I said, Dallas, so we have those flip-flop, and I agree, Atlanta, and then Seattle. I was thinking about Denver again a little bit there. Minnesota's not even an option anymore. But Denver, whatever. They're going to probably figure it out a little bit here, but it's tough. I mean, you're trying to get into the top 5. So no real disagreement with us on that one. Just one change in the order. Bottom 3, it's never been easier.
Browns, 49ers, Jags.
Yep.
Piece of cake. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens with Gus Bradley, because Jacksonville is one of those markets where I don't even know if there's such a thing as a hot seat.
I was going to ask Werder this. Maybe we'll just do it next week. But I was going through it when we were prepping for questions for Werder, and I go, is this an uncommon low number of potential hot seat guys? I know that's not the best phrasing I've ever given you, but you go through it. Rex isn't going to get fired. I know things can change here a little bit. Bowles wouldn't be. Gase, Miami's figuring some things out. No longer even close to that bottom 3. Right. So
that's the thing I was noticing. Some of the teams that are struggling, like 49ers, it's Chip Kelly's first year. They're not going to make a change. Same thing with Miami. There's some teams that
Miami's not even in the conversation. I mean,
they're
hasn't thrown a pick in 3 weeks. They're getting things going. Running back's been great. I don't really know that there's that many guys on the hot seat. Fisher will get an extension here once we get this thing to 4 and 5.
John Fox, Chicago, 2 and 6,
maybe, but it's not like he's been there that long.
Right,
what,
2 years. Yep, I'm with you. I think it is pretty.
Because the other guys were Caldwell, Detroit. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen unless they decided that they wanted to promote Jim Bob and just do that deal, kind of like a Dirk Cutter deal in Tampa with Lovie Smith. That's not going to go over well. But the other one, Pagano, I mean, they just gave him an extension. It feels like a rare, low number of coaches that are on the hot seat at the halfway point of the NFL season.
I agree, but it's early. There's a lot of football to be played, and once some of these teams don't live up, like Marvin Lewis is one that I think if Cincinnati misses the playoffs or is under 500, 7-9, they're sitting at 3-4 right now. I think a lot of people would start to rumble there in Cincinnati. Don't you think there would start to be some people complaining? I like him as a coach. I'm just saying the way things work.
It just seems like the way things work there are different, and they're okay with it. But if you look at the second half of their schedule, they can win any one of these games. Giants, Bills at home, Ravens, Eagles at home, Browns, Steelers at home, at the Texans, Ravens. I'm not going to say they're going to run it after going 3-4 here, but there's no stretch in there where you're horrified if you're a Cincinnati fan. So maybe he's going to turn this thing around.
Yeah.
Do you have one from the power rankings? You go, come on, guys.
Let me find him. Let me pull him up. Did you?
Giants 12th. I think the Giants are the 12th best team in the NFL. Maybe that doesn't seem ridiculous. How about the Steelers 9th?
The thing is, I think this, and we did the segment the other day, so many teams are muddling around 500. Correct, Hughes?
I think the correct answer you're looking for is middling.
Middling, but
not meddling or muddling, but middling.
I did not go with meddling again. I was trying to correct my mistake. I think when you look at the standings, so many teams are just around 500. They're right there, and any one of them could be poised to make a move. Like I'm not surprised the Giants are at 12 at all.
We didn't mention the Chiefs as a potential top 5. They're number 6 here. We have the same exact top 5, by the way, as .com. And I don't know if they were listening to us, the Houston Texans.
As .com? Because I purposely
you have the exact same order.
Really?
1 through 5.
Because I want to make sure I don't read theirs. Like, I'll go read some other sites.
I don't read until after.
Read ours.
Yeah, I don't want it affecting me. Houston, they have 19th. They dropped 2 spots after the bye week.
Like a rock.
Russillo and Cannell on ESPN Radio, presented by Progressive Insurance. All of our guests in the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line, including Trent Dilfer. And we will get back to your NBA, NFL QB comps. And some people just broke the game. Like, didn't understand. I actually want to hear from those people the most.
I kind of do, too.
Ozzie Guillen is like, what? What game?
Well, there was the one that said Russell Wilson is J.J. Watt. And you're like, hey, are you not paying attention?
I give tribute to Coach Bevel. I thought you did a great job tonight.
Wait, was that from last night? That was real or that's old, right?
No, this is, what do you
That's
want?
fresh?
I got Russ everywhere.
Yeah, I give tribute to Coach Bevel. I thought you did a great job tonight, and guys making plays, and that's what it comes down to. It comes down to a lot of one-on-one matchups. It comes down to winning football. It comes down to making plays, and like I said, we're really close. You know, like I said, been saying the past few weeks, we're really close to being really special.
He's not wrong.
It's just one game.
No.
And we look forward to getting prepared for the next one.
Just one game.
Which year was this?
Yeah, I give tribute to.
That is unbelievable. You could play them back after every single game, and you would not know the difference.
If you did that game on the air,
you would not be able to tell the difference.
Shoot me. I lose.
The only thing that would be when he credits Jimmy Graham. Like that one, you might be able to figure things out. Like, hey, Jimmy was great today. Those one-handed grabs are fantastic because we're working in after extra time. We threw so many balls in the offseason when we're taking it one day at a time.
How do you feel about the election? Man, it's crazy. You get options. I mean, it's really 2 options, but there's kind of like a third and maybe even a 4th option, and options are great. Like, I love having options. Who doesn't like the read option? Isn't that read option crazy in college football? It's good. It's tough to defend. Maybe not safe, but I like safety. Player safety is huge. Great thing for kids. I love having safe kids around. Who doesn't want a million kids? I love kids. Trick loves the kids.
Who needs sleep when you got kids?
Yeah. I don't need sleep. Sleep when you're dead, but definitely want to die because dying would be a bummer. How about that guy in Mars? He almost died, but it was fake because it was just a movie. It was Martian. I love reading books. It was a book first. Who didn't love reading the book first? Just take it 1 page at a time. What are you seeing on the Levitard deal there?
Well, it's interesting because I'm looking at the comments. Obviously, we weren't on the poll, which is why we were both upset.
Yeah, but you were really excited about the comment section, which I was.
Well, Cerruti came in and said you guys both had write-in votes.
Yeah,
so,
still hot.
Well, nice. Let's slow down a little bit because the first one I have is written by some dude named Eli who said Danny Cannell's nose is way too big to be considered in this poll. Like, why did we have to go there? Like, why do we have to get personal about it? I don't need your opinion, Eli.
I like that Eli was specific, even if it hurts. You know?
Then there are some more, like handsome Max Bredos is a former male model. And then there actually are. See,
emphasis on the former.
This is where I feel better. Like, Becky just keeps it real, and she just says Cannell. Like, that's a legit vote right there for Cannell, because he just writes it in there.
Sure the Becky part isn't a joke?
Sarah, another female commenter.
Usually a female.
Danny Cannell. How is it that no one from that show is even listed? She's obviously upset. Thank you, Sarah Spain. Dan's partner said Danny Cannell. And there's some ghost emojis. I don't know why that. Someone else, where's Danny and Ryan? Come on, guys. This must have been after our show, after we talked about it. Russillo, without a doubt, got a rep. What my first thought by Sue.
Rep.
So the best ones are the girls that are commenting. I feel like they're more legitimate than a Dan's partner. My first thought was Ryan and Greeny. Where's Ryan? And they didn't spell your name right. Ryan Russillo by Allison, !
Allison sounds hot.
Ryan's wife. Hey, it's a little weird. Put in there. Oh, here we go. Poll expert. How is Cannell not in there? Cannell, no doubt Cannell from Megan Fox. Megan Fox is a fan of the show.
She's hot.
For me.
She's hot.
Trent Dilfer next. Russillo Cannell, ESPN Radio. We've all taken jobs to earn extra cash. Pizza delivery guy, waiter, bartender. I've got a better way you can earn extra money on the side. It's so much easier today thanks to Uber.
Uber is the ultimate side hustle. Driving with Uber is a new way you can earn extra cash whenever you want. It's not just another job. It's a totally flexible way to earn. You can turn it on and off just like your car. If you have a few spare hours here and there, drive with Uber. Have you ever wanted to be your own boss? I bet you'd make a great boss. Drive with Uber and you are your own boss. If you're driving right now, you should be earning cash right now. Every day is payday when you drive with Uber because you can cash out anytime with Instant Pay. With access to Instant Pay, cash out your earnings up to 5 times a day with no minimum amount required.
Listen, if you enjoy earning extra cash, if there's something special you'd like to buy, your car can start making you money. So go ahead. Get your side hustle on. Sign up to drive with Uber today. Go to uber.com/drive now. That's uber.com/drive now. UBER.com/drive now.
She's hot.
Hey, we're Mike and Mike back and better than ever.
And do you know why we're better than ever?
Because we're giving away a chance to join us at the national championship game.
Not just a chance, Greeny, many chances, because for the first time ever, we're picking a winner every single day.
Thanks to our friends at AutoZone, you'll have a daily chance to join us in Tampa Bay. Just be tuned in every weekday for your chance to win the Mike and Mike on the Road to the College Football Playoff Sweepstakes presented by AutoZone.
Visit Mike's Road to the CFP.com for official rules.
I'm a guy who was raised by wolves, and life hasn't been easy. Wolves yell a lot, and they never take you to Pizza Hut. But since leaving the woods, I've become a bona fide Hut lover. I love how the 10 any deal lets me carry out a large Pizza Hut pizza. Any toppings, any recipe, just $10. Even my personal favorite, large pan meat lovers. With the wolves, I mostly just ate sticks and tree nuts because wolves are notoriously bad at sharing meat. The 10 any deal. No one out pizzas the Hut. Ask for this limited time offer. Additional charge for extra cheese and stuffed crust. Product availability, prices, and participation may vary.
Insult women.
It's all talk.
Well, here we go again.
It's really bad judgment.
Issues, not insults.
She should be ashamed of herself.
The time for talk is over. Now it's America's turn to make its voice heard. Fox News Channel has election night covered, fair and balanced, up-to-the-minute exit polls, breaking race results, and powerful analysis from the best team in politics. Plus, it all happens live from our new state-of-the-art studio. Fox News Channel has election night covered because we are America's election headquarters.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio Facebook fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to Facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Congressman Rodney Davis supported Donald Trump until October 8th. Mark Wickland, Democrat for Congress, always believed that Trump was wrong for America.
Donald Trump, supported by Rodney Davis, claimed he could force Mexico to pay for an enormous wall along the border. Mark Wickland believes this proposal is impractical and ridiculous and would not add to U.S. security.
I'm Mark Wickland. I approve this message because I want to keep America great.
From a luxury studio to a 5-bedroom apartment, hunting for your next place to live is always easy when you sign a lease with JSM. They have locations all over campus. JSM keeps you close to classes and close to the quad. And they have lots of apartments near sorority and fraternity houses. Spacious layouts, newly renovated features, JSMliving.com. And if you sign with JSM, you're able to sign up for the JSM VIP program where you receive discounts from local restaurants and stores. So what are you waiting for? Go to JSMliving.com. That's JSMliving.com today.
Message and data rates may apply.
If you're considering going back to school, ask yourself the following questions. Do you need the flexibility to take classes on your schedule? Do you have college credits you need transferred? Do you want to earn a quality degree from a world-renowned university? If you answered yes to any of these questions, Arizona State University is the perfect school for you. Arizona State University offers over 100 highly ranked degree programs 100% online. You'll earn the same degree as you would on campus from wherever you are on your schedule. Plus, ASU Online accepts most transfer credits.
For information, text the word degree to 35517.
Learn for yourself why the Wall Street Journal ranks ASU 5th in the nation for producing the best qualified graduates, and why 90% of ASU grads are recruited within 90 days of graduation. Learn to grow, learn to succeed, and learn to thrive at Arizona State University.
To learn more about ASU online degrees, text degree to 35517. Again, that's degree to 35517.
Jupiter's at the Crossing features fun for the whole family. Enjoy their famous thin crust special week pizzas, delicious grinders, and wide selection of beers and cocktails. Jupiter's at the Crossing has games for all ages, including pool tables and a huge basement arcade. Looking to host a private party? Jupiter's at the Crossing has space for your next business function or family gathering. For great pizza, drinks, and fun at any age, it's Jupiter's at the Crossing in Southwest Champaign. Check out their menu online at jupiterspizza.com.
There's a time for work, there's a time for play. There's a time to do things you don't do every day. There's a place to go for tools and machines, and people with knowledge about these things. We've been here since 53 to meet your rental needs. When the time comes, we're the place for everything. Rental City.
When you're heading home, Tay and J are on your way talking sports. Weekday afternoons 3 to 6 here on ESPN Radio 93.5.
Priscilla and Canal is presented by Progressive Insurance. All guests of the show appear on the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line.
Nice. Smart today. Not great with the ideas, but on top of it. Music following the content. Thank you, Bubba.
Seriously, Michelle's idea was the best one of the year. We should be president. Huge response on Twitter. But unfortunately, one of us is losing that vote. Hey, somebody has to. You are gaining in your lead.
My message is clear.
I guess so.
And strong.
I don't know about that second part.
Priscilla and Canal on ESPN Radio, presented by Progressive Insurance. If you're wondering what the hell Danny's talking about, Michelle Smallman, our producer, said we should do something at the very end, with today being Election Day, to
who would make a better president, Ryan or Danny?
So we kind of both threw it back and forth, and I definitely took it up a level. I treated you like Ted Cruz in that thing.
Yes, you did. I'm more like Jeb Bush. I was just discarded.
Jeb, are you still here? Trent Dilfer here on the show. Who do you think would make a better president, Danny or I?
Oh, it's a no-brainer. You, Ryan.
Oh, come on. Quarterbacks are supposed to look...
I'd be your campaign manager. You're a no-flinch guy. You're not swayed by public opinion. You think things out. Danny's a Twitter, reacts to everything on Twitter, stays up late at night, abandons his kids so he can tweet controversial stuff. You're a leader I could follow, Ryan.
He's still mad at me because I made those comments about him letting it go a little bit. I think that's what's really coming through.
I could see Danny just going like, "Hey, North Korea, what's up now?"
Yeah, he would taunt him. He would taunt North Korea. He'd be DMing Putin. Like, dude, grow.
That's messed up.
That is so good.
Can we do some football?
Yeah, we can. What do you think of Richard Sherman?
I love him.
Whoa, okay.
Love the edge he plays with. I love that he takes a stand against the league. I love he says a lot of things people are thinking but won't say. I didn't love the play at the end of the half. I thought anything was cheap. Should have been a personal foul. I don't think anybody debates that. I like that he's a chip on the shoulder guy. You got to understand his background, where it came from, his experience at Stanford. He's one of the smartest people we have in the league, intellectually. I mean, I like everything about him. I really do. I love him to be on my team.
That makes a ton of sense. I mean, the ability alone, I mean, there's no debating this thing. And you're right. I mean, the Stanford thing wasn't easy. Harbaugh basically wanted him out of there, tried to make his life miserable, and Sherman basically fought back and did everything he was asked to do and still made it work. And the story goes that maybe Harbaugh trashed him when he was coming out of the draft. But I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, I feel like with guys, we can't ever change our mind week to week because there's some things I really like about him. But then other times, I felt like when he went after the league and just goes, oh, they'll just chew you out. Well, it's like, well, no kidding. You know what they're going to let me do is take a nap during my radio show either.
Although you could today because you're not on TV.
That is a fair point. Hey, Trent, what did you see different from Russell Wilson last night that we haven't seen in the past few weeks?
I think they won quicker at the line of scrimmage, the receivers, tight ends. I think they protected the middle of the pocket better. There was a concerted effort in the inside three, center two guards to give him a place to climb up into. They know they can't fix two tackles. It's the same thing going on in Minnesota. You cannot protect two tackles. It is impossible. There's no scheme ever invented where you can protect both tackles and still get people out into routes. So they know they can only protect one. So they got to be strong in the middle, give Russell a place to catch, climb, throw, win faster at the line of scrimmage, and he will gash you. He will shred you from the pocket. I did this on the Monday Night Countdown show, and I'm so sick of this perception of undersized black quarterbacks only being dual threat guys. Something we fight at the grassroots level all the time. That as soon as you're black and as soon as you're 6 feet tall or under, you're a quote unquote dual threat guy, and that's all you can do. And that's not true with Russell Wilson. This guy dominated from the pocket last year at the last 8 games. I showed this statistically. I showed it through tape. He was number one, not top 5, number 1 in the NFL, yards per attempt, completion percentage, touchdowns, QBR, the last 8 games from the pocket. By the way, Tommy Terrific was still playing. Aaron Rodgers was playing. Phillip Rivers was playing. Drew Brees were playing. All these pocket guys, Russell dominated them from the pocket the last 8 weeks. If you protect the inside of the pocket and win somewhat quick at the line of scrimmage, he will gash you. And then when he gets healthy, and I don't think he's ever going to be 100% healthy this year, but when he gets healthy, his next gear, he's playing in 5th all the time. When he wants to get it into 6th, he can do that with his athleticism.
Trent, one of the most amazing stats I think I've seen this weekend or post all this play was that the Steelers are 2-6 in games with Roethlisberger coming back from an injury. The more alarming thing is he had 8 opportunities for the stat to even exist, and then it's 2-6. So the easy thing to do is you go, wait a minute, what happened? They didn't have a touchdown. They didn't have a point, I think, until like 8 minutes to go in the game, down 21-0 at the time. What is the responsibility? What's the duty of the quarterback to balance coming back too soon or playing no matter what because you're the quarterback?
You're probably asking the wrong guy. We had this debate Sunday and last night. I believe, and it's just the way I was raised, I could be wrong here, that you play no matter what if you're the quarterback. Because there's a long tail effect that you have with your teammates when you show that football, that competitive spirit, that toughness, that willingness to sacrifice for your teammates. It removes you from the prima donna, pretty boy quarterback world and gives you the equity with your teammates as the tough guy, the football guy. He'll do anything to help us. Okay, so I think I would encourage any quarterback at any level to play through whatever you possibly can play through. Now, again, I could be wrong. Now, saying that, at times, you're not as good offensively because your quarterback's banged up. So the short tail, winning one game, it may not be the best decision. And I think you saw that with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You've seen the history of that. But I also think it's a little bit on the coach. If you're the coach and you know your quarterback's going out there and playing limited from a physical standpoint, then you need to protect them. And even the best players, the Tom Brady's, the Aaron Rodgers, the Ben Roethlisbergers, they need to be protected at times. And the way you protect them is with your offensive line and your run game. And I thought the whiff by the Steelers on Sunday was that they didn't give Le'Veon Bell the ball enough. They weren't physical up front. They shouldn't have, put the game in Ben's hands. Let him beat you with his brain and his decision-making at the line of scrimmage. Get you into the best run. Protect you from the blitz. Get the ball to Le'Veon Bell in space and then hand him the ball. I just thought that considering the circumstances, I admire Ben. I always have for being willing to play hurt. I think he needs protection from his coaches, and he didn't get that on Sunday.
Trent, Ryan and I just did our top 5, bottom 3 teams in the NFL. We both had the Patriots. As pretty much everybody out there says the Patriots are the best team. From the AFC alone, what teams do you think could go into Foxborough and potentially upset them and get through them in the AFC?
I think there's only one, and that's Denver. And they're not playing great. We saw that Sunday night, and they're a little banged up. But what they have is they have history with the Patriots. They came back and beat them there last year. They beat him in the playoffs and beat Tom Brady to death, hit him 23 times. If they get right, they get healthy. Now, the Derek Wolfe injury is a big deal. Hopefully he'll come back. I don't know the extent of it. I heard it was like a fractured elbow or something. He's a very disruptive player in their front seven. But if they get cranked up on defense, they get Aqib to lead back, they're one of the few teams that can cover you up and then rush you. And that's the only way to beat Tom. There's only one formula where it's been the same forever. It's you got to get to him with 4, sometimes 5. You got to be able to disrupt the receivers in the line of scrimmage, but you got to get to them now, immediate rushes, and you got to hit them over and over and over again. I think Denver's the only team that can do that. I think everybody else's ceiling in the AFC is the Patriots.
So too soon for the Raiders?
I love the Raiders. I mean, I love them. But I think what do the Patriots do? They expose all your flaws. The flaws you already know you have. But the Raiders have one glaring flaw, and that's discipline. 23 penalties 2 weeks ago. 8. Everybody's patting them on the back for only having 8 penalties for just under 100 yards this week. I'm like, wait a second. Still 8 penalties for almost 100 yards. They're not super disciplined. They're not super disciplined on defense. I think they'd have a really hard time covering up the Patriots receivers. I love the Raiders, but I think their ceiling is the Patriots. I don't think they could beat the Patriots.
Thank you, Trent.
All right, always fun guy. Hey, Ryan for president. I'm all in.
It's messed up, man. Quarterback's supposed to look out for each other.
Maybe they know each other too well. Trent Dilfer on Russillo Canal, brought to you by Wendy's. The Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburger with Swiss joins the 4-for-4 lineup at participating locations. We are just over 3 hours away. College Football Playoff Committee rankings coming out. Canal will be on ESPN with that right against 7 Eastern. Yep. We'll revisit what we think will happen tonight with at least the top 4 and a few of your NBA, NFL QB comps next on ESPN Radio.
This What's Up With That segment was brought to you by Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana. Napleton's Auto Park is your regional buying destination with Toyota, Scion, Hyundai, Kia, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Volkswagen, and over 300 certified pre-owned vehicles. The more people you booze with, the more alcohol you're likely to consume. What's up with that? I'm Ryan Monahan. A new study shows that you're likely to drink more alcohol if you're drinking in a big group. Swiss researchers conducted a study with young adults. The researchers had the drinkers complete surveys while they were out drinking and after, making the study unique because most other related studies just checked in with drinkers after the fact, not during. 183 drinkers were followed and surveyed 5 times throughout the night, Thursday through Saturday. Men were more likely to drink as more people arrived, but women followed a similar pattern. Experts involved say people should just watch it and remember that you don't need to order another round every time someone else shows up. What's up with that? I'm Ryan Monahan. That's my take. Post yours on ESPNCU.com or check us out on Facebook by searching What's Up With That. Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana, I-74 and Cunningham Avenue is the sponsor of ESPN's What's Up With That segments. Napleton's Auto Park is downstate Illinois' #1 volume dealer with over 2,000 new and certified pre-owned vehicles in stock.
Hi, I'm George Vargas, Republican candidate for state's attorney. I am an experienced trial lawyer, former Champaign cop, and a veteran of both the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. I am committed to safeguarding our communities. I will do everything within my power to protect those who are most vulnerable amongst us and will prosecute those individuals who commit gun violence in our community to the fullest extent of the law. Champaign County can and will be a safe community once again.
Paid for by the committee to elect George Vargas for state's attorney.
The last time we elected a president, only 57.5% of registered voters showed up. It's hard to get everyone to do anything. So when 93% of us all do something, well, that's something. Every week, 93% of Americans listen to the radio, and they're all voting with their wallets every time they make a purchase. If you run a business, let a radio campaign tell your story. See how at StevieJay.com. That's StevieJay.com, or by calling 367-1195.
Legends Golf Course and Driving Range in Southwest Champaign offers something for golfers of all levels. The 9-hole executive course is great for anyone seeking a quick round of golf at an affordable price. Check out league nights, schedule a private outing, or your company's next team building event. Junior players can learn the game through camps while honing in on their skills in a fun environment. Relax after a round in the newly renovated clubhouse while catching up on golf tournaments or baseball on one of their 6 televisions. Legends Golf Course and Driving Range. Visit them at legendsofchampaign.com.
Are you sick of spending thousands of dollars a year on smoking? Sick of coughing every time you get up in the morning? Well, try Vapors E-Cigs LLC, offering the best e-cigarette kits, liquids, accessories, and refills. Using an e-cig gives you the freedom to enjoy smoking again without all the guilt and the odor. Stop into Vapors E-Cigs LLC and find out how they can help you quit smoking. Find Vapors E-Cigs in 3 convenient locations: 1903 North Neal Street, Champaign, 2 East Main Street in Danville across from the courthouse, and now open at 620 East Champaign Avenue in Rantoul.
Hey guys, it's Mike Carpenter from the Tay and J Show, and this fall I'm teaming up with Steve Breitweiser for the 4th season of College Game Day Live on ESPN 93.5. Brought to you by Houlihan's and Chambana Sales. Join Steve and I each home game Saturday from 8 to 10:30 as we break down the day's matchup with help from guests including former Illini Matt Sinclair. The Lovie Smith era has begun, and we'll have plenty of commentary and analysis to get you ready for kickoff. College Game Day Live, brought to you by Houlihan's and Chambana Sales. Each home game Saturday from 8 to 10:30, only on ESPN 93.5.
Got a question? Talk to our experts now at StevieJay.com. Experts are there, ready to answer your questions for free. Home improvement question. Our experts from Land, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing can help. Need help with home remodeling? Talk to our service experts from Flooring Services, where the world is at your feet. Need to pay for those home improvements? Talk to our financial experts from the U of I Community Credit Union. They are the Stevie J Broadcasting experts. Ask an expert today at StevieJay.com. That's StevieJay.com.
There's a time for work, there's a time for play. There's a time to do things you don't do every day. There's a place to go for tools and machines and people with knowledge about these things. We've been here since 53 to meet your rental needs. When the time comes, we're the place for everything. Rental City.
Nobody plays more country music per hour than US 105.9, where they start every workday with 3 hours of continuous country. US 105.9 is a proud sister station to ESPN Radio 93.5.
Sports Center on Marcillo and Cannell. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones says the team will play their quarterback position by ear when Tony Romo returns via 105.3 The Fan. He also said the key thing that I want to emphasize is that we probably are never going to have this totally sorted out. Clemson coach Dabo Swinney says the team will honor Deshaun Watson and 3 other players as juniors on senior night because they're going on to the NFL. And Texas A&M coach Kevin Sumlin says quarterback Trevor Knight is out for the rest of the year with a shoulder injury. For all the latest headlines and information, tune into SportsCenter on ESPN Radio all throughout the day.
If you missed any of the show, you can listen to all 3 hours of Russillo and Cannell on demand on the ESPN app. And now you can subscribe to our Best of podcast. It's all available in the Listen tab of the ESPN app.
Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can, they were put there by a man.
Georgia, not ranked. Russillo and Cannell on ESPN Radio. Check us out on Slacker Radio. Only Slacker lets you build your own custom ESPN radio station. With Slacker Radio Plus, you can choose your favorite sports teams, shows, get it all. And you're only going to hear what you care about the most. Check out the Slacker Radio app or go to slacker.com today. Previously, we're going to have Ed Werder tell a story about how Tank Johnson wanted to kill him. And I'm serious. Ed Werder bought a gun because he was afraid a guy in the Cowboys that he covered wanted to kill him. What was the reference there? I didn't get it. I've gotten everyone today, and I didn't get.
Do you know the band?
Yeah, Presidents of the United States. Yeah, election band. Yeah, I went with Peaches. I went with Peaches, and I thought of Georgia's not very good.
Yeah, all that stuff was just right over my head. I'm just sitting here just listening along. Here we go.
You're just rocking out to the tunes.
Yep,
That's fine.
Pretty much.
Underrated band or
properly rated?
I'd say properly rated.
Properly rated. Yeah, I think so.
Possibly even overrated.
Possibly, right, because there's only a couple songs. Better than Ezra when we saw him Friday night in Baton Rouge, you're going, here's another one and another one. And you're like, these guys are probably underrated. And then those guys, what is it, Lump?
Lump is their other one.
Yeah.
Huh?
She's Lump.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Sing some of it for us, Bubba.
I can't.
So, Rudy?
How does it go?
How does it go?
I'm not going to be outsider who sang Michael McDonald.
Everybody wishes they had a Michael McDonald. Everybody thinks they have a Michael McDonald.
I was just going to say, I've got one, but I'm not doing it now.
Give us some.
No, not after you just mocked everyone who does it.
You want to hear Outsiders?
Why don't you play, give us the background on Peg for Steely Dan.
I want to hear Outsiders.
All right, this was his.
Outsider, can you do a Michael McDonald? Turn it down so we can hear you.
I don't know the words of this song, but I could do.
Yeah.
That's my Michael McDonald.
And that's why I'm not singing.
That's the best Michael McDonald I've ever heard. Are you kidding me? What was that noise coming out of his mouth?
I don't know if everybody caught, and I'm sorry for doing, hey, did you catch my funny line? But, hey, turn it down so we can hear you.
Oh, that's too good.
When's that from? How do you remember that stuff? Ideas Guy strikes again.
I just got a good knowledge of our ENCO system here. That was from August 2015.
Maybe it shouldn't be Ideas Guy. Maybe it should be Bring It Back Guy.
All right, I like bringing stuff back.
I think they all fall under the same umbrella. So just when we think you're slacking. Speaking of Slacker Radio, check us out. Priscilla and Cannell on ESPN Radio. Top 4 tonight will be
Bama, number 1. Clemson, number 2. Michigan, number 3. Lock those down. Those are automatics. The 4th spot, I think the committee will come to their senses. I think they'll see that last week was an embarrassment for them. They're like, oh, we tried to get cute, and then we got burned. I think they're going to put Washington at 4. They're finally going to just go, oh, they're undefeated. Let's just give it to them.
You're probably right. But I don't know that they'd be embarrassed because I don't know. What happens is A&M shouldn't be there. They lost. See, the committee's a bunch of idiots. Like, teams are going to lose games that you rank high because
that is true. That is a good point
happens.
because we get slammed for that all the time on Twitter. I should not do that to the committee because we're not projecting forward. It's just if the season ended right now, who are you for? Which would make you more alarmed. They pick Texas A&M. But I agree with you. So it shouldn't be them. They shouldn't look embarrassed, but they should look and see they were wrong about the way they went about it and just go with Washington.
My guess is Ohio State in that 4th spot. They love the Big Ten. They do not think the Penn State loss is bad at all by Ohio State because they like Penn State a lot. And Penn State's going to be in a top 10 team, and they're going to look at it and say Ohio State just humiliated a top 10 team in Nebraska, who a lot of us were kind of like, what's the deal? Are they any good? And then liked them more after a close loss in Wisconsin. So you're like, oh, hey, maybe they're pretty good. And then they lose by, 60?
Yeah. By the way, Washington... And some people on Twitter, some fans of the Huskies, are saying, why do you always refer to it as Washington? It's UW. But I would feel like a lot of people that were listening would have no idea who UW is.
Caution. You're arguing with one person.
Okay, fair enough. Good, all right. So Washington
I haven't gotten any of that.
Is going – you haven't?
Not one person.
All right, good. Well, I feel better. Washington is going to have their hands full. I kind of do. I like it. Washington's going to have their hands full against USC. USC is a good team. Now they're without.
I might pick USC.
Now they're without their pass rusher. They've got leading tackle for loss, and I don't know. I think there could be a 4-spot jinx in that number 4 team if that's the case. Would you see back-to-back number 4 teams losing? Which I'd watch out for.
We're Stillone Cannell on ESPN Radio, presented by Progressive Insurance. We played the NBA player NFL quarterback comp game, which is something we do every year. And Danny was awesome at this today. He was the MVP of the show.
Hopefully I'm earning some votes.
Give me some that came up, Cerruti, that maybe we missed on or that are just terrible and we want to laugh at.
I'll start with there's two good ones that I thought were all right. Ryan Fitzpatrick is Jeremy Lin, according to Michael.
Wow.
That actually is pretty good. And Dylan said Dirk and Drew Brees.
Ooh. One ring, revered.
That's really good. Old,
kind of at the end of their careers.
White.
That's a good one.
That might be one of my favorites right there. That's really solid.
Some poor ones. Somebody said Mark Sanchez is Joakim Noah. That's from Tim. I don't even know
how you could
what that even means.
Don't do that to our man Joe.
Sorry.
We like Sanchez a lot
might
too.
be the
Excuse
worst
me.
one I've ever heard.
Here's another great one. Bargnani is Matt Flynn.
That's kind of a good one.
It is.
Yeah, it's not bad. And then here are the guys that didn't understand that it was just a quarterback only thing. Someone goes, Devin Hester is Nate Robinson. Trent Richardson, Jimmer Fredette.
Stop listening to the show. Whoever did the Devin Hester one, Nate Robinson. Hey, here's an idea. I will not listen to what those guys did for 8 minutes, and then I'll just pick two small guys that are quick.
Yep. Just take it somewhere else.
I know you got a bolt. Speaking of going somewhere else, we'll let you get out of here. This Ed Werder story is true. An NFL guy told him he was going to kill him. He went and bought a gun. You're going to hear it next. It's ESPN Radio.
Start your day with Barbasol Shaving Cream, America's leader for a close, comfortable shave.
I'm Jay Farner, president of Quicken Loans. Mortgage rates have dropped again. In fact, recently, mortgage rates have dropped to the second lowest level in history. Now is the time for you to take advantage of these historically low rates and save serious money every month by refinancing your mortgage. The rate today on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is all the way down to 3.5%. APR 3.57%. Call Quicken Loans today at 800-QUICKEN to see how far we can lower your mortgage payment. For 6 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. And for the third year, they also ranked us highest in the nation for mortgage servicing. It's a great time to refinance with Quicken Loans and save hundreds every month. This ultra-low rate of 3.5% won't last long. So call 800-QUICKEN or go to QuickenLoans.com. That's 800-QUICKEN.
Visit JDPower.com for award information. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS ConsumerAccess.org, number 3030.
I'm the other Mike Madigan. I'm not that politician from Chicago. I grew up on our Champaign County farm, and I now own 4 Hickory River Smokehouse restaurants. So don't let my name confuse you. I'll term limit myself, fight for fair maps, and refuse the legislative pension. Most importantly, my first vote will be to get rid of the Chicago politicians that have brought our once proud state to its knees. My opponent has already voted for them once, and he'll do it again.
I'm former Sheriff Dave Madigan. My nephew is the other Mike Madigan. As you can imagine, our family has had some fun at his expense. But what Chicago Mike Madigan is doing to our state is no joke. The other Mike Madigan grew up on our family farm, owns Hickory River Smokehouse, and gives back to our community, including strong support for law enforcement. So on November the 8th, vote the other Mike Madigan for state senate.
You can send a message to Springfield. Send the other Mike Madigan. Send the right Mike Madigan. Send our Mike Madigan.
Paid for by the other Mike Madigan.
Guidance, trust, protection, service. It's the mantra of GTPS Insurance. When you work with GTPS, you'll never have to call an 800 number in a different state. You deal with people who live and work in our community and know it's important to your business. GTPS is your local source for business insurance, property, general liability, workers' compensation, and group health insurance, and they'll work with you to formulate the best package for the needs of you and your business. Contact a GTPS insurance agent today at 359-9000 or visit online at gtpsinsurance.com.
At Body and Soul, they take pride in giving you the perfect fit for your athletic shoes. Their team of experts will help you in selecting the style that fits your purpose and your feet. Body and Soul has offered the best prices and best quality for more than 30 years. And they aren't just shoes. Whether it's walking, running, swimming, or biking, or whether it's for you or the whole team, visit Mike or Jed and their experienced staff at Body and Soul, Route 45 Savoy. Call 356-8926 or visit soulsports.com.
Looking for a thrill, some exhilaration, some extra money? Stop talking sports and get in the game with real Vegas odds, player props, and a 50% bonus. MyBookie.lv is offering a 50% sign-up bonus when you enter code RADIO. Tired of the same old blowout or your team losing? Start putting dough on the spread. Are you a winner? I thought so. Visit MyBookie.lv and cash in today. Bet baseball, NFL, college football, and more. Did the game already go off? No sweat. MyBookie.lv offers in-game live action on all your favorite sporting events. They guarantee fast, convenient payouts over the phone or online. Call now to claim your 50% bonus before it's gone. 844-900-2387 or go online to MyBookie.lv to open an account and start winning today. Only the biggest, only the best. Cash in today. Only at MyBookie.lv or call 844-900-2387.
The last time we elected a president, only 57.5% of registered voters showed up. It's hard to get everyone to do anything. So when 93% of us all do something, well, that's something. Every week, 93% of Americans listen to the radio, and they're all voting with their wallets every time they make a purchase. If you run a business, let a radio campaign tell your story. See how at StevieJay.com. That's StevieJay.com, or by calling 367-1195.
Got a question? Talk to our experts now at StevieJay.com. Experts are there, ready to answer your questions for free. Home improvement questions? Our experts from Kramer Siding and Windows can help. Thinking you could use some extra help with landscaping? Think Country Arbors Nursery. Experts are online, waiting to talk to you at StevieJay.com. Talk to Dr. Shu and our experts from West Main Dental to keep your smile bright. They are the Stevie J Broadcasting experts. Ask an expert today at StevieJay.com. That's StevieJay.com.
Hi, it's Stevie J. Start your day with me along with Diane Ducey, weekday mornings 7 to 9 here on ESPN Radio 93.5.